My name is Margaret Hayes, and today I'm going to tell you how my own son tried to throw me out of the house I built with my bare hands, and how that single mistake changed his life forever. For 45 long years, I worked every job I could find. I cooked, I cleaned, I catered weddings and parties just to keep the lights on. Every dollar I earned went straight into building one thing, my home, a small, warm house built brick by brick, a place where my son Daniel grew up. I raised him here. I taught him to walk here. I stayed up all night for him when he studied for exams. Everything I did for him. And he did become successful. A big shot lawyer, expensive suits, fancy office, a man who loved to talk about image. But the day I finally made the last payment on my house, the day I thought I could finally rest, he handed me a letter telling me to leave. Not in a month. Not when I felt ready. He wanted me out in 30 days. He said it was for my own good. He said he found a retirement home for me. He said I was too old to live alone. But the truth slipped out later. He thought I was poor. Just an old caterer who needed to be sent away so he could take the house and sell it. Yes, sell it. For the first few days, I stayed quiet. I cooked his dinner like always. I watered the same plants I planted decades ago. I walked through the house and touched every wall, remembering all the years I spent trying to give him a better life. But one night, everything changed. I heard him on the phone saying, "She'll be gone soon. I already found buyers. Once she's in the old folks' home, I'll handle the sale." Buyers? He wasn't even waiting. He was already trying to sell the home I built with my own hands. That night, I wiped my tears and made a decision. He had forgotten who raised him. He had forgotten what I built. He had forgotten what I was capable of. So I quietly started preparing. While he went to work, I gathered every document I had hidden away. All the bank statements, all the investment papers, everything from my catering company, which, unbeknownst to him, had expanded far beyond simple cooking. I owned 3 properties. I had savings. I had investments. I had more financial security than he ever imagined, and I never needed his help. Waited until the 28th day, just 2 days before his eviction deadline. I cooked his favorite pot roast and invited him for dinner. He walked in smiling. "Mom, did you confirm your stay at the retirement home?" He asked casually. I smiled back and slid a folder across the table. Inside it were all my property documents. He flipped through them, confused. "Mom, what is all this?" "This," I said calmly, "is the life you never cared to ask about." I pointed to the first document. "This house is legally and fully mine. You cannot evict me." Then I pointed to the next. "And this house? The one you live in? That's mine too." His face turned pale. "Mom, you can't be serious." "Oh, I'm very serious," I replied. "For years, I let you stay there because you're my son. But after what you tried to do, you now have 30 days to leave." He blinked. He stuttered. He tried to speak, but no words came out. I wasn't done. "I also spoke to the real estate board," I added. "Any attempt to sell my property without my consent is fraud, especially by a lawyer." He dropped his gaze. He knew exactly what that meant. I stood, walked to the sink, and calmly washed the dishes. For the first time, he felt powerless. And for the first time, I felt strong because I remembered who I was, a woman who built a life with her own 2 hands, a woman who never needed saving, a woman who held far more power than our son ever realized. That day, he learned the lesson he should have known all along. Never underestimate a mother who raised you, and never assume she has nothing. Sometimes she has everything.